So I can see that you all are still talking about the elections. I mean, it's pretty obvious with all these protests going on. Protesting Trump. I see all this new graffiti everywhere that just says "fuck Trump" on the sidewalk, on billboards, on signs, everywhere. I just want you all to know that everything is going according to plan. Okay? So, if I were the Illuminati, which I am, I would have had everything go exactly the way that it went down. Okay? We know that almost 50% of the population didn't even bother voting in this presidential election. Okay? So we have, so that's a big division right there anyway. Boop! Split them down the middle, right? We'll have these people who are still feeding into the existing system and paradigm who will vote for these two cocksuckers, either the fucking giant douche or the turd sandwich. We'll have those people vote for one of these fuckers, It's like either one will make it work for our benefit, which whatever puppet's in place doesn't really make much fucking difference in the grand scheme of things, Whatever face is up there, whether it's a man or a black face or a woman, doesn't really fucking matter to us in the background who are pulling the strings. Wake the fuck up, people. So we got that division already. The people who vote and the people who don't vote. Let them fight it out. It's like those people who are still they're like, the system works, so the only way to change it is to vote and, for people who will represent us and blah, 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 right? So it's like we don't have to do anything because the people who already checked out of the system and know that it doesn't work for them decide not to vote, but the people who still are voting and believe in it are going to say that the people who don't vote, nothing's going to change because they're not voting. So they're fight. Okay? So we got that. And, so, I was just like, if Trump's not even a politician, right? Everybody knows this. This is what people are arguing about. How can he become president if he's not even a politician? He's just a businessman. It's going to feed into the corporate agenda of the government, blah, blah, blah. Big brother, the government is just one big corporation, business, blah. It's, So we got... So I said, fuck it. Let him be president. Because everybody does our work for us anyway. That's what's so funny about it, right? Panic. Chaos. Mayhem. Okay? Fuck it. He doesn't really want to be president. He's just fucking around. He's like, the system's rigged anyway. I'm not gonna win. Hillary's gonna win. Let's fuck with him and let him become president. And then we can have more fighting and more protests in the street. And and once we do all this shit that we want to do in the next 4 years, we can blame it all on Trump and everybody will eat it up. And we can just sit back and relax and laugh because we have set up all of these things in place already so that we can make tiny adjustments to things and it'll ripple through all of the webs and the networks and just make and you guys do our work for us You know what I mean? Like, like when I say that it's my fault that Trump got elected, like, I'm not joking. Like, I did this. I want to see panic in the streets. I want to see all this mayhem. You know what I mean? Oh, because if you guys are fighting over Trump or Hillary, like, women are all, no, women can be anything, but they can't be president. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna have a fucking guy who's president now who's like, grab you by the pussy. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that bitch. We're gonna have this guy who likes to finger twat in the White House, okay? I mean, we are. Bill Clinton gets his dick sucked in the Oval Office. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. Hillary, Trump, okay? Trump, grab her by the pussy, okay? Hillary, not necessarily her. Well, I mean, she's a fucking dyke. I mean, you guys see this coming, right? Like, that's why Bill liked to get his dick sucked in the Oval Office, because Hillary was, like, in the bedroom with 3 Taiwanese prostitutes. Okay? And that didn't even start to cover it when Bush was in office. He had a fucking fetish for bald guys, so he would have these bald-headed dude prostitutes in the White House, and they, you know, he'd just go back to the bedroom, bend him over, and get his nut out, and then everything was cool, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's besides the point. The point was that if we could have all you guys fighting over this bitch or this motherfucking bastard, you know what I mean? We can keep trying to you know, bring your attention away from things such as, like, I don't know, GMOs in our food, okay? Like, go protest in LA and bitch about Trump, right? And then you get hungry halfway through, go eat fucking a Big Mac at McDonald's. Stay at that low vibration, bitch. We don't want you to fucking make any problems for us. We don't care if you're protesting. Your loud screaming and bitching doesn't fucking matter to us, okay? It's like, we're up here in our ivory towers and shit, right? Your shit is at a low vibrational level on this bestial plane, right? We don't even hear that shit, right? Because you guys are just fighting amongst yourselves. It's like, you think that affects us? No. You guys are fucking fighting it out with each other. We're talking about where the money's going, which fucking government we're gonna take down next, which third world country we're gonna exploit for their resources, how we're gonna get this Dakota Access Pipeline, this fucking pipeline through the Dakota, and fuck all the Indians over and poison their water. This is what's going on. Wake the fuck up, people. Okay. Well, I can obviously see that a lot of you people are upset and mad at this whole like storyline change, because I tend to do that sometimes, right? I tend to like switch around a lot, but really, like I said at the beginning, everything is going according to plan. The New World Order is in effect. All you guys are already doing our work for us. Like, we don't even need to do anything. Like, this whole Trump thing was part of the, like, well, it didn't necessarily have to be Trump, but, like, him becoming president, the environment for such a thing like that to take place was being fostered and nurtured and cultured this whole time, because we see that it happens, so it was inevitable for this to happen. You guys didn't see it coming? You guys didn't see that coming, for real. I think why people are really pissed off is because they should have known that this shit was gonna happen, and they're really just pissed off at themselves because they didn't realize that this was gonna happen. Especially for the people who actually went out and fucking voted, and then, like, Instagram pictures of themselves with stickers on their fucking shirts that says "I voted." Like, that's something to be fucking proud of, that you voted for the turd sandwich instead of the giant douche. Like you're bragging on social media, "I just voted for the turd sandwich. Oh, I'm so much better than you fuckers who voted for the giant douche, right? All you guys are racist, so I can feel better about myself and hold up a fucking sign that says trannies against Trump." Because I would do that, because I have a dick and a vagina. You see that? Focus your brain on the things that need to be focused on, okay, right? The system is dead, just like the fucking dead human ape meat sack. What we're doing now is we are evolving into a higher level of consciousness. We are shifting into the fifth dimension, okay? If you want to come with us, you can. Illuminati just means the illuminated ones. The ones who are enlightened, the ones who have this knowledge, right? It's like Star Wars. Fucking J.J. Abrams. Or magician. It's just magic, right? It's like you have... It just depends on how you want to use. The Force is the Force, okay? Whether they're using the same thing, right? Like, we can use the same things that they're using, the same tools, in order to achieve what we want, what you want, okay? Listen to what I'm saying right now, okay? Because I'm not fucking around. I'm trying to help you, okay? In attempt helping myself to raise my mind and my vibration and my consciousness to a higher level, because I want to transcend duality and not be sucked down into these lower vibratory realms where the only thing that exists is a binary duality existence, where there's nothing other than just fighting and division between two sides, right? Man, woman. Women are fed up with men because they suck, and they're womanizers, and they objectify women, and they're stupid. You know what I mean? Women have been oppressed for so long. We're fighting blah 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 for these rights and blah blah blah. Men, fucking can never come together like that. Okay, think about this. Okay, duality is there. Duality exists. We have this. You can use this in order to create panic. We already have chaos, but you can create order within the chaos if you want to, within your own sphere of reality, within your own mind. Order it in yourself, okay? Find the order. You are the only one. You are the new world order. You are the new world order. You are the new world order. Order it into your own thought process, into your own perception, into your own filter, into your own mind, and then beam it into the universe, into the Ektonkar. That is your order within your universe, okay? We know it's this delicate balance, this paradox between holding on to the finite picture of what's going on and the infinite. But even when on this earth, we still got that finite, that bigger finite picture. But then we've got the infinite picture of what's going on. But balancing between your finite perception of what's happening directly in your reality, what you're being fed through your filters, through the media, what you're being told to do. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Is there a side here? Is there a side here? Is there a side in the middle? Or is the middle not a side? Okay? Only from the middle can we... only from the middle can we control both sides. You get it? The masculine and feminine, the right and the left hemisphere. As long as you remain divided, there will be no growth towards this new paradigm and this new society which we are building. But it starts with you, in the individual. Envision what your new world order would look like and manifest that into your reality. We don't have to tune in to the facade anymore. They only have the power because it's smoke and mirrors. But we have smoke and mirrors too. And when we come to the middle, we realize that opposites are the same. The Trump protesters, fuck Trump. What Trump represents, not necessarily Trump himself, what he represents and what the protesters represent, in actuality, they are the same. So this is not a threat to us. And this is not a threat to the middle ground. See, the only thing that exists is that the middle passage, the middle pillar. There is a path to end all suffering, and you should take it. This is a message from the Illuminati. What are we going to do with this? All we have is time. All we have is this creation. Everything in this creation is a tool for our use in creating, building, progress. We've stagnated. That's good for the ones who benefit from that stagnation, okay? Because they've been privileged. They don't know suffering. That's all they've known. They rest on their laurels and don't think that we need to move ahead. Or only those elite people will be able to to progress to either it be another planet or the next realm of consciousness, okay? But it's the elites aren't the ones who own, or not the only ones who have the power to shift into this new reality. Everyone has the power, right? But they want you to believe that you do not have this power, right? They want you to remain feeling powerless, because if they can make you feel powerless, then in effect that renders you powerless. And if you can feel powerful, then you are powerful. And you can hold this strength in order to shape your new reality in the New World Order in the way that you see needs to be beautiful and will benefit all of mankind from a place of love and acceptance and unity and not division, okay? Socrates said that you shouldn't spend your energy fighting the old when you should spend your energy building the new, okay? This old paradigm is dead. The ones who are plugging into that, well, the ones who are perpetuating it, in effect, they've become biological zombies. This is the zombie apocalypse. People, wake up, okay? They're like, what if the zombie apocalypse happens? The zombie apocalypse has happened, okay? You see mainstream media. You see people who tune into the mainstream media, okay? They're like biological androids. Tweeting on their phone. Always on their devices. They think the same, they act the same, they look the same. Don't get me wrong, there's still people with the potential to wake up. We shouldn't treat them as if they are lower people. But we have this vision. They chose to become part of the machine, part of the system. So us who know how to manipulate the machine, I mean, if you know how to manipulate the machine, the people working within the machine are in effect going to be manipulated in order to progress this information and this new shift, okay? It's not really something you can avoid. Use this power wisely. Nope. Use this power wisely. We are Pan. Panic.